Shot all day long from Embiid.
Good feed to Allen. Hit high that time by Embiid and crashing again to the floor. My goodness. Dudley and Simmons into the stands. We have to go back a couple games ago when Embiid threw an elbow as Dudley has to be taken back. When Embiid gave that elbow up high and then the chops to Allen, here was another shot from Embiid to Allen, and Dudley didn't like it and got in there.
And what made it worse was the post-game presser when Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid was asked about that, and they were joking. So here's the hard foul first from Embiid on Jared Allen. I mean, that's all ball. It doesn't even touch his head. But here's Dudley coming in the middle.
And then Butler pushes.
And then Butler with the push in the backside. And then it extends into the front row right in front of the Sixers bench.
Curry launches again. He thought he was hit. Well defended. Here's Beverly. This time Durant. And a foul call on Durant, who barks at him. Durant, they're both out. They've both been just thrown out of the game. Double technicals, which is automatic because it's a second check for both.
This would have been just a tech on Durant by going towards Beverly. But once Beverly gets up and does, it would have been just a tech on Durant by going towards Beverly. But once Beverly gets up and does his part, then that's both guys. And I would say this, going into game 2, if I'm one of the referees, I'm setting the tone right away.
This is the 5th straight game Bogdanovich has called for a technical foul.
No, it's going to be Brown.
He's going to get a technical for this because he just pushes it. Now, what Jaylen Brown says is it because something had happened on the other end, because that's not a basketball play.
Right.
So it's easily.
Back comes DeRozan. And it's a charged offensive hold. DeRozan fired the ball in the direction of Scott Foster, and
he's kicked out. He's gone. He's gone. He's kicked out. Yeah, and I have nothing against this ejection. The frustration.
Points tonight for Lillard, but number 14 is big. Makes it a 3-possession game. Torrey Craig.
Cantor ran over Torrey Craig and hit him in the head again.
Gary Harris coming up on Enes Kanter. Now the benches, or at least the coach is coming out trying to make sure the benches don't empty. It has been so physical all game.
Yeah, he just kind of bumped into him. I don't think that was intentional at all, but you know, Torrey Craig's got a broken nose. Any kind of bump to that face hurts so badly. Jamal Murray jumped up in his grill and said, "Hey, man, leave my guy alone. He's battling out here with a broken nose." I love it. I love when the intensity gets like this. This is playoff basketball, baby. Game 2.
A 7-0 Milwaukee run. Brown, again, given a lot of space on the perimeter, what Chauncey's talking about. And Brown, Sterling that is, and Andre Drummond get into it as the whistles come in.
Oh, it's a legal screen.
And you can see Sterling Brown went right after Drummond afterwards, who gave him a little more. And the personal was called on George Hill. The
Steps back, puts up a 3, won't go. Rebound goes to Paul. Ball knocked loose, and Gordon was out of bounds when he had it. Golden State ball, and a technical foul. Paul's just been thrown out of the game. Ball knocked loose. Ball was loose. A lot of contact there, but nobody had possession. And then Gordon, when he touched it, was out of bounds. Chris Paul said something to Josh Tiven to make him immediately throw him out.
Out there, Rubio. We'll watch Harden put up a 3. Harden with the miss. There's a foul, and it goes on Harden, who picks up number 1. Here comes Crowder. And Harden as they're chest to chest.
In the fourth quarter of game 4, he only had 5 points.
Yeah,
so
right.
A lot of struggling.
Embiid thinking 3 maneuvers into the defending Allen. And that's an offensive foul, and it's called on Joel Embiid.
this is going to be a flagrant one.
Caught him in the chops.
Absolutely. 2 shots for Allen in possession.
To 23, 12, and 9. So only Wilt Chamberlain and Oscar Robertson were the 2 others to post those numbers for a playoff series as Collins and Jokic start jawing here. It's the second time in this series that the teams have come together.
Leonard gives him a shove right there, kind of throws a little elbow at him, and Jokic didn't like it much and got in there, Collins and Turner.
There's one thing about Zach Collins, and Portland fans know this well. He is not afraid to stick his nose into any scuffle.
Not sure.
One more, now Bledsoe will grab. P.J. Wilson should pay this off. It rattled. Giannis. And they are going to look at that as Drummond knocked him down.
The DJ Wilson miss. Oh boy. And that one, George. Andre shoves Giannis. Yeah. That's got to be a frustration foul there. They will take a look.
Throw it down low. That's the 5 for the Rockets. Dancing is Rivers. The drive into Jerebko. Here comes Gordon into Looney. And that's a foul on Kevon Looney.
It's going to be number 2 on Looney.
And a conversation between Rivers
and Jerebko.
Hunter can add to it here and make this a very profitable possession, but Westbrook fell and he's going to get a timeout. Believe he called timeout, and then we get a scuffle. Lillard and Westbrook, who've been...
Smart play from Damian, first of all, to come over on a double team. The whistle doesn't blow. Westbrook, to your point, uses the left arm to discard Damian.
Have won 13 of 16 quarters. Here's Van Vliet in this series. Van Vliet with Durant all over him, and now a foul. And Durant and Fred getting after one another. Van Vliet won't back down to anyone.
I think this is one guy you might want to avoid talking to. Fred is not going to be intimidated by anybody.
Fred saying that's a foul, KD.
We may need another kind of beverage. Yes. Bolden turning back Gudux. As the officials trying to keep him, and now look out. Gudux and Bolden got tangled up, and boy, you hate to see this. Yeah. And Rodions Gudux get tangled up under the basket right there, their arms, and they're just, each guy refused to give an inch. And that little flail of the arm is what caught Bolden in the mouth. Greg, no one wants to back down.
No. Gilgeous-Alexander back in the game. Draymond Green all over him. Misses, but a foul. And Green hot. Just a continued complaint getting it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander with the 2 free throws.
For the Clippers right now.
3-point range.
Yeah, but you see the extremes that James Harden has forced in the defensive schemes.
Austin Rivers gets a technical foul from Kevin Scott.
So Rivers objected to that, and he just tosses it back.
Then we got out and ran.
Yeah, Philly had 10 points on the free throw line. You also have Jared Allen in foul trouble defensively. How do you want to fix the positioning inside?
All right, Cassidy, and then a technical foul called on Joel Embiid. He got fouled by Dudley, didn't like it, and shoved him after the whistle. So personal on Dudley is second. And Mitchell for 3. It's gone! Banked it in from the corner. And a foul, and now Crowder and Harden go nose to nose.
Maybe kicks his leg out. James trying to plead that case. And with his elbow out, Crowder makes a little bit of contact and face to face. I don't think there's nothing there to me.
Murray around the screen, hits again. NBA.com defines a clutch game, final 5 minutes margin, the Denver Nuggets. And Popovich wanted a timeout, but he's been teed up. I believe Popovich was requesting a timeout, crossed midcourt. Mitchell drives, and Tucker blocked it. And Tucker hurt himself, and now Quinn Snyder has to be held back.
He got teed up.
Foul.
He felt.
Here was the drive by Mitchell.
Well, I would say James Harden has 2 hands on his back. So that's absolutely a foul, and that's where Quinn goes nuts. And let's remember, he believes he got fouled early and late.
Lead pass to Brown. Bangs it off Miracle.
How about that? As many times as Jaylen Brown has dunked on Antetokounmpo, as you see the teams get into it a little bit, as many times as Jaylen Brown has dunked on Antetokounmpo, I believe 3 times this year. Look how he pulls up here and stops when he sees Antetokounmpo coming over. Oh, wait a minute. Little help from...
We've got to be aware, and we've got to get a feel for it from game to game. We have to be aggressive in the first to attack, and then make adjustments from there.
Well, there was a ton of fouls early. Now the whistles are popping here again. We got another technical.
Double tech here.
Double T. And I mean, it just wouldn't stop.
Methodically gets in. Tough shot. Well defended. Lowry and Simmons get tied up, and Lowry's hurt. We'll see him box it out. Simmons obviously upset. Throws a little elbow.
That would have been a flagrant.
Yep.
He doesn't have a pick and pop center. Does he get another turnover here?
6 steals for Harden, and then he is mauled by O'Neal. Harden looks shaken up too. An excessive physical contact is a flagrant 2.
Well, I would say the left arm is not a basketball play.
Right. I mean, the right arm, he is going at the ball, but he's got him wrapped up already with the left arm there.
Correct, right there.
And a technical foul's been handed out. Looks like double technicals. Russell Westbrook playing the peacemaker. It's time for me to shoot free throws, get out of the way. Ferguson took exception to that.
So why is that a technical on Ferguson?
I've been over and back there by Thompson.
Starters out there. Thompson to Green. Bushwhacked inside, and Woods.
A little push there by Draymond Green to the back of Chris Paul. Here's the foul, but watch afterwards. Probably that foul was on CP3. There was words right there.
Playoff games, these playoffs have gotten that call above the line 95 times regular season, and Nene and Green have a conversation.
And a technical for both Draymond Green and Nene. First round series between the Warriors and the Clippers. They get tangled up. It doesn't have to be a technical. Why is it a double technical?
Shot clock down to 5 again. Siakam drives it. Embiid shot blocked. His 4th block of the game. And then Siakam upset.
Well, he's been outstanding. Outstanding on both ends of the floor.
Oh, he tried to trip him.
That's a dirty play.
No question. Scott Foster over there reviewing.
And providing problems again for the Warriors. That is an offensive foul.
Oh,
look
my.
out. Draymond Green. Look out.
But how about the defense? He played defense on this play with no shoe. He has his shoe in his right hand on this play, takes the charge, the shoe flies away. What attention to detail by Patrick Beverley. You gotta love the heart, the effort, and yeah, he got kneed in the face. That's definitely a technical.